What's up, guys? This video is on viewing the glass half full. And I say it like that for a reason because it's from a standpoint of optimism rather than pessimism. Viewing something as half full, as you're almost getting there, is a great frame of mind rather than looking at where you're not at or looking at what you don't have. Viewing and looking back at what you do have is just such a better way of thinking about things. Now, viewing a glass half full allows you to let new ideas come in, as in like for me, for example, I have my own ideologies about life that have helped me improve my life. But if I only stick to my ideologies for the rest of my life, I'm gonna stay at the same level because there are people, there are so many people in this world that know way more than I do, and the only way for me to get better and improve myself is by listening to people that know more than me. These people can be people I know, they can be people that I look up to, or they can be people that have written books like this one, Stephen Covey, Primary Greatness. You guys should get it. It's really good. It's fantastic. I'm about halfway through. I literally got it like 3 days ago, so it's pretty recent. So allowing, your cup to be filled with other people's ideas, because in this book, Stephen Covey really spoke on how everyone is really your teacher. I mean, you can learn from anybody. If you go out in public right now, and let's say you're waiting for you place an order at a restaurant, and they're taking forever. Let's say this restaurant is taking forever for your food to come, and you start getting impatient and angry and mad. Now, it's not like you have anywhere to go after you get your food. You just want your food right now. At that moment, those cooks at that restaurant are teaching you that you're an impatient person, and that you easily get angry if something doesn't go your way. So if you're conscious enough about it, you can sit back and think, okay, I'm getting angry over food. Um, I there's this gratifying thing I'm waiting for, and I don't have it yet, so I'm getting angry. But really, like, what will that anger do? Now, if you don't have your glass half full, not half empty, half full, you won't go out and seek this knowledge that there are ways to go around this. Like, you're at the cause of your life, not at the effect. People taking forever to to bring your food. I mean, you can't control that. They're gonna take however long they take. So you just have to wait and be patient. That's just an example. You really have to look at what areas of your life are you where areas of your life are you not learning? That can open up blind spots and prevent you from really um seeing where you can get better at. Even in traffic, like let's say you're driving and then somebody cuts you off, do you get angry? If you get angry, that says something more about you than it says about them. Because someone else could get cut off and they don't care. They'll just be like, okay, that happens on the road. I'm not gonna let it ruin my day. So this video is about just a quick video on just always learning, always understanding what you don't know. Go off your principles, but always learn. Like, get books, like read. Like, it baffles me how much people don't read. Like, there's so much knowledge. Like, this book alone, I'm gonna go through it like two more times because there's I guarantee you there are things that went over my head. And the amount of times I read things over again, like it's insane. And it's one thing to just, learn and all that, but you have to also apply it. You have to understand when to apply it and how to apply it and when you're not applying it. It's self-awareness is so powerful. The more self-aware you are, it's just the better off your life will be in all areas. It doesn't matter what area it is. So keep your glass half full, understand yourself, go off your principles, but that second half that's empty, you need to learn, and learn. Whether it's from me, which is a good idea if it's from me, or whether it's from authors and people that maybe you look up to and things like that. You gotta always be never stop learning and understand that it never really ends. Like, self improvement never really ends. Like, I've just accepted that it never ends. There'll be a point where you think you know it all. You really don't, and it's something you have to internalize under all aspects. It's really easy to let ego jump in when like you feel like you know more than somebody else. It's very easy to just let your ego jump in and say, "Oh, I'm very knowledgeable about this topic, so I can just coast on by." And when you do that, there's somebody else that um is always learning, and then they go right past you, and then you're like, "What just happened?" Just some things to keep in mind. Always keep learning. Keep that glass half full. There's actually this it's like a parable. I don't know where it's from, but I hear it a lot. It's about this guy that visits this monk, and I'm paraphrasing this. I could get this a little bit off, but I'm paraphrasing it. He visits this monk, and he's talking with the monk, and he tells the monk everything he knows about life and things like that. And then the monk starts pouring him some tea, and the guy keeps talking to him about all the things that the guy knows and all that. And the monk is pouring it, pouring it, pouring it, pouring it, pouring it, and then it starts spilling over. It starts getting full and spilling over. And the guy's like, "What are you doing? Like, stop pouring the tea. Like, you're spilling all over the place." And then the monk is like, "You're just like this tea. You you think you know it all to the point where all the things that you think you know just spills over, and you have no room for growth. You have no room for anything new." And I think that was very powerful because who likes spilled tea? Who likes spilled tea? I mean, you don't spill your tea when you drink it, do you? You don't. Okay. There's a certain level that you keep it at, and then you still have room. I don't care how small it is. It doesn't even have to be halfway. As long as you have room. If you have room there for more information that's not yours, that's good. That way you're learning new things, and then you're applying it, and you're just getting better and better. So that's just this video. Keep your cup half full. Maybe even keep it three-fourths full. Just leave space for new information to take in and apply into your life. Cool. It's Friday night. It's the weekend. I'm about to bounce. I got plans. Okay, I got plans. I gotta go. Everybody have a good one. Stay safe. Enjoy yourselves.